Hey, folks, it's your girl, Lady Red, checking in. Hope everyone's doing well. Been taking a break from my poetry, trying to get some fresh perspective, new ideas, and then I'll come back and hit you up with something hot in a minute. But anyway, had a thought on my mind. When is it not a thought on my mind? I'm always thinking about something. But anyway, I wanted to share a thought with you this evening, and this might even change your perspective on how you look at this particular subject. So, the question that I have first is, can we get back to the love? I mean, nowadays love is just a word and so many souls is hurting. So I want to know, can we get back to the love? I mean, it just seems like nowadays, number one, people's idea of love is a lot different than others' idea, number one. And, for some of us, love is just a term to use to manipulate or control someone. It's not really an emotion. It's not really a feeling that we have for another person. For of us, we use love as a way to get what we want and lie and cheat to get the other person to do what we want them to do. And a lot of times people are just emotionally damaged from all the drama and trauma that they've had to endure. And, you go back to the drawing board and you just don't know. Sometimes you wonder where you went wrong. But in any situation, you always have to evaluate your role, the part that you played in the situation, and try to do better. I know myself individually. What I did was, once I realized this last situation that I had got involved in really hurt my heart in a big way. But it really taught me some lessons. And now I'm not bitter. I'm not angry with this person anymore. I just take the lessons from that situation. I wish that person the best. And I'm going ahead and proceed with my life. And what I chose to do was, I sat there and thought about all the qualities that I need in a man. And I wrote it down and put my hand on those words and asked God to give me the man that I need in my life. A lot of times is what we want. If they look good to us, if they got money to offer us, or sex, a lot of times plays a big role in us and our feelings, and which aren't really feelings. A lot of times we are just lusting over another person. And I was talking to a friend earlier, and it's like, back in the day, it seems like people knew how to make love work. I don't know if it was a matter of, having a family, so they wanted to keep their families together, but they really knew how to make love work and tried to work it out through thick and thin. People say that they'll be there for you, but when the chips is down, a lot of times people will turn their back on you without any hesitation. They can love you today and tomorrow they don't even want anything to do with you. So it's just like, as a person, you have to evaluate the type of person that you want to have in your life as a life partner, and someone that not looks good to you on the outside, but on the inside is good for you. There has to be some compatibility. There has to be some chemistry there between you and this other person. Someone that you can build with, someone that wants love, and their idea of love is the same as your idea of love. That's definitely very important. A lot of times we get into these situations because that's the person that we want, and their idea of love is nowhere near our idea of love. And what we think the relationship is, a lot of times behind our back, and sometimes even to your face, they'll let you know that that's not really what they want. So, you have to step back and evaluate things. Don't see the picture for how you want to see the picture. See the picture for really what it is. Most people, your friends and your family members, they can always see the picture a lot better than you because they're on the outside looking in. So, not to say that you always have to take heed to every word that they are saying, but a lot of times they do have some good insight, and they do actually have your best interest at heart at the end of the day. The final decision on who you choose to spend your life with is up to you, but you definitely want to evaluate your choices and don't settle. If you in your heart, as women, we have intuition and we know when a person is not good for us. So just because this person got money, they look good, they putting it down good on you in the bedroom, does not mean that that's a good person for you. So, you definitely don't want to settle for less. You know, your heart deserves to have the love that you desire to have. So you definitely want to keep that in mind when making choices on a person that you choose to settle down with. And not to just choose someone because you're lonely. A lot of us too get into situations and deal with people where just getting out of one situation and you jump right back into another situation for fear of being alone. And a lot of times you wind up hurting that other person. That person becomes a rebound person because you're not over the last situation that you were dealing with. So just something for us to think about. I hope that in every message that I give, I hope that someone is taking heed to it. You might not, let me know, but I hope that you are taking heed to it and it helps you in your journey. As I said, we're all in this together. As you grow, you learn as you grow. You have to go through things in order to learn and make better choices. So just food for thought for this evening. And of course, you'll see me again with some additional thoughts when thoughts come to mind. So hope this helps again, y'all. And y'all have a good night. Lady Red is checking out.